Cenat exposes kid's mom after Druski drama, dude. Okay, so I think what happened here, basically, Cenat was doing a stream, one of his, like, 24/7 streams, having a bunch of, like, rotating cast members come in and out, like, famous people. Druski was one of them, and then there was also, like, some kid. Not sure if he was, like, an extra or what, but freaking he was there, and I guess, he was doing something, and Druski made a comment about him being, like, overweight or not working or something. I'm sure the context will be in this video, but that's basically it. And then I saw a video on Twitter of the kid's mom being pissed off. But let's get our facts right here. Let's freaking listen to the Clout Report, because clearly they know what is up in the Cenat universe, of which there's a lot going on, always.
I don't know what's faker, chat. My mathing skills or her motherfucking lips and cheekbones.
Whoa.
Hey, somebody had to say it.
It's definitely her mathing skills, dude. Tell her what's 9 plus 10?
What's 9 plus 10?
21.
And Bebo!
Huh?
Cenat really just cooked the mom of the kid
Owned.
who cried on his recent Mafiathon 2 stream. Kai invited comedian Druski to his Thanksgiving stream, but things took a turn when Druski got drunk and started making fat jokes aimed at a child actor playing Pugsley Addams from the Addams Family movie.
Oh, okay, so it was like an actor kid. Interesting. Why would... He says getting drunk and, like, he makes it sound more like he was berating him over the course of time. I thought it was more passive, but let's freaking see. Jesus.
What's your name, Will?
If you don't know who Druski is, I think he's like a comedian who started on Instagram, but he's the guy in the famous meme who's like, what did you mean by that?
Stop. Take lives. What do you mean by that?
Anyways, for the 80-year-olds watching, I appreciate you. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Not you. I'm talking about the little fat. Yo, come on, bro.
Well, was he little or fat? Let's get it. We gotta get our story straight.
Yo,
Y'all been saying that to me all night. Everybody call me the fat night, but I can't call the other little fat.
black hands real quick.
Man, y'all is wrong.
Jesus.
No, come
Y'all
on.
wanna have fat phobia when it comes to the kid, but not me.
Is the kid calling him bigger than he would like to be called?
He's like the
What about me?
five. You're grown.
Man, y'all niggas call me fat all the time.
Druski, oh shit.
Oh, y'all. Fuck.
I can't even tell if he's being for real, dude. Is this serious? Because maybe he is just tripping. That seems kind of out of pocket.
You good? Yo, man, you messing my sweater vest.
Don't mess up the sweater vest.
Oh, God, he's crying. They might put something in your food.
Dude, you do not fuck with a kid's swag.
That shit whack, bro. But that's what I'm saying. But y'all want me to pay those. But y'all do it to me, though.
No, when he was younger, they called you fat.
You're not a child.
My bad, bro. My bad.
Good?
My bad.
But he's crying. You.
He's still developing.
Look how his father's.
You've had many years to get it together, Mr. Ski.
Look how his father's looking at you.
I'm not body shaming you.
I'll get you. I'll get you some cheese. I ain't mean the house.
What did? Oh my God! What did he say? Cheez-Its? Oh, what the hell? I feel like I just walked into a Troom skit, dude. Wednesday Addams is glaring at me with Uncle Lester. It's the whole family and a robot. Holy shit, dude. Nightmare smoke circle. Cheers, boys.
Look how father's looking at you. You good?
I'll get you. I'll get you some cheese. I ain't mean the house.
Black ears? Black ears? What is wrong with you, stupid? Oh, come here.
It kind of seems like they're doing a bit, but I mean, if the kid is really upset, then it's kind of an asshole move to just then revert to doing it exactly again. If this is all on stream, that's kind of dickish.
What the fuck just happened, man? What the is wrong with you? He started crying on the spot. Y'all say that to me. In front of his, y'all do it to me.
Bro, stop doing it to him. Clearly it bothers everybody. Jesus Christ. Why are you guys all so mean?
I don't feelings for the older fat, okay? Fat. He's a kid.
You right. He's a
kid.
He's a kid. I apologize. I give him a hug.
He's crying, gang.
No, you're right.
Maybe he just feels like he fucked up already and he's trying to, like, swirl, what's it called? Like, make it better? I don't know.
Right, I'm sorry.
A swing and a miss, perhaps.
Chicken locked up. I got a couple drinks for you, but that ain't no.
Maybe he was trying to clean it up in an
I'm a bigger dude.
awkward
you're a bigger
way.
dude. We on the same page, and like, I really do apologize. I understand. We got the same mindset. I'm getting a little ahead of myself, getting excited in here. You know what I mean?
That's the problem.
But I rock with you. What's your name? Joseph. You're a good dude, Joe. You're gonna go far.
I was on the Addams Family, and I'm just assuming that if he was on the Addams Family, then he might have been on the Addams Family too. I'm assuming they don't kill kids in those movies, and I say assuming, even though I have a documented reaction of me watching it, but I don't remember it because it was a snoozer. Anyways, I'm just saying, this kid could probably buy your goddamn life, so he's probably loaded, dude. Those kids' movies pay the big bucks.
Yeah. Cool.
When I first saw this video, I'm not gonna lie, it did make me laugh a little. But Druski took it way
was awkward
too
funny.
far. He definitely didn't feel the mood in the room, even when the kids started crying. He continued to crash out to the point I couldn't even tell if it was a bit or not anymore.
I also wouldn't know what to do if a kid started crying around me. I might crash out, to be honest.
Yeah, I know Druski is a comedian and all, but when the room wasn't laughing with him and people started to call him out, he should have just apologized and stopped while he was ahead. The other Addams Family actors were shocked and stayed quiet when this happened. One of them
What
was
a
even
surreal
shaking his head in
experience.
disapproval.
For everyone, I
Druski
imagine.
eventually apologized to the kid and tried to encourage him by pointing out how they were similar. It seemed like the kid accepted the apology, but the next day, the mom dropped a full video on TikTok with her kid talking about it.
Yeah, this was pretty cringe because it just seems like, all right, let's just let it die. I mean, I guess if they felt like he was still in the wrong, let's just let them talk before I put my feet in my mouth.
Charge of telling me what's supposed to go on was saying that my son was crying because he didn't get no food, which was a lie. A verbal, a older person, Druski, was physically and mentally assaulting my son.
What do you mean by that? All right, it was mostly verbal. It was definitely mostly comedically verbal.
Calling my son a fat, whatever he was saying. But he's a big silverback gorilla. He had no business talking to a 9-year-old like this. My son was there to do a job for acting, and that was not a part of it. So everybody's saying like, oh wow, this is a skit. No. That was just abuse you were watching. That they wouldn't let me get to my son. And once our son came out crying and told us everything, my husband called out Druski, and Druski wouldn't come outside. Then 10 securities came, we got our stuff, and we left. I cried with my son in the car because they were holding this from me, and they let this happen to my son.
It was a dick move, for sure. But it was over in like 2 seconds. I mean, isn't that like...
And it's really damaged him. I don't think anybody should put their child in a situation. I don't think anybody should have their kids around drunk men.
True.
Which is something that they didn't tell me.
I can agree with the mom that Druski was straight up just bullying her kid, but there was no physical assault, at least from what we saw. The kid also talks about being bullied with insults, but doesn't mention anything physical happening. Not that that gives Druski an excuse, but if the mom is going to call Druski out, she should at least have the facts right before making some big accusations. Also, the mom calling Druski a silverback gorilla is completely out of pocket, and
I was like, what the hell? Where did that even come from? Did he say that as she's saying that to him? It caught me off guard as well.
Just a wild thing to say. I understand her frustration for sure, but she's not being a good influence to her kid if she's just doing the same thing she was criticizing Druski for. The kid also mentioned something about Kai and his team breaking the law.
What?
What?
They broke the law.
Oh, they also broke the child permit laws. Very unprofessional. We love Kai Cenat. We worked with him before. But ladies and gentlemen, no.
We got him.
Druski, you are not it.
I have no clue how that kid knows anything about child permit laws. It seems like this whole video was planned ahead of time, and then the mom probably told him what to say. When the mom forgot to mention the law they allegedly broke, the kid brought up the topic himself. At least that's what I think. The mom finishes off the first video, yeah, there's a second one,
Oh no.
by telling Kai how he shouldn't keep someone like Druski around because he's mean to kids and didn't give a genuine apology.
For Kai to be having
I mean, that might be true, but this, I'm not sure if we've established that this is a pattern of behavior for Druski. This might have been a one-time thing. that maybe he thought was being chill and now he will think twice next time. Perhaps not so chill.
Somebody like that, I don't think like that's a part of his criteria. Like, I'll never want to work with them again. You have anything else you want to say? No.
Oh, by the way, you broke subsection A of permit number 12D during subsection C. I would have let this slide this one time, Mr. Cenat, but you're gonna have to pay a fine. Yeah, I clocked that.
He hurt my baby's feelings, and he wasn't genuinely sorry about it either. He was faking. He was all cat.
He seems kind of over it.
You know, he was just a mean person, and you shouldn't have mean people like that around your kids.
Listen, just because you're right doesn't mean that your Twitter video isn't a little bit cringe.
Or your child actors, Kai.
Obviously, Kai is still going to keep
Let's just
having
all let it
Druski
go.
come on his streams no matter what. They're really good friends, and they always have some crazy and entertaining content, especially when Kevin Hart gets involved. You have to cut Druski some slack at the end of the day. Comedians are always pretty vulgar and blunt. If you've ever been to a comedy show, you'll understand what I mean. After this...
Yeah, he said, take your ass back to Jinxie's stream or whoever is we tell jokes around here type thing. You know what I'm saying?
First video, Kai responded by calling out how the mom's video looked really forced.
True.
As soon as it was said,
okay.
And said he's a kid, chill. But not only that, I could kind of see that this is forced a little bit. Like my Duke's behind the camera, like saying, "Yay, say this, this, and this, and this." We cut it out solely for the fact that we didn't want to put it on YouTube to make a joke out of it. Anyway, so that's how serious it is. So we made sure to cut it out so that no other viewers on YouTube can even see the joke. You feel me? Not only that, but Druski in detail, I think he apologized twice. Druski is a comedian, so whatever the first thing he says is gonna come to his head, but he knew he was wrong. He actually apologized for this one. But yeah, but you feel what I'm saying?
Kai goes on to clarify how Druski says whatever pops in his mind because that's just how comedians work. After the fact though, Druski eventually realized he was wrong and apologized. That's all there is to it. If you thought the mom's first video was a little dramatic, the second one is actually way worse.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say that he was joking, but also, I mean, it's not like it was a well-crafted joke. It was pretty just in the moment, and everyone fucks up. Just admit you're wrong, move on. You're not getting canceled for it. Well, I guess you are now, but that's sort of because you didn't say sorry, right?
I've been crying all f***ing night. As a mom, I feel helpless that I couldn't get my son out of that house because of security and because of
This is the second Twitter video? Has there a second Twitter video has hit the timeline, boys? This is not a drill?
Whatever she was telling me everything's okay when it wasn't. And I can't believe like Cenat kept letting this be filmed. I can't believe like he let this be out there that he's
Isn't it all live? It was all live, and that was the reason we were all there, yes?
Of Druski humiliating my baby when my son was there to do an Addams Family skit. They fucking lied to us.
Oh, the Addams Family skit, but is he from the movie? I'm curious now. Either way.
And then they wouldn't. They're supposed to have a teacher on set or a monitor, and they didn't have no monitor for me to watch my son. And they sit here and watch my son.
What's going on here?
Bullied by this fat mother. For no reason, my son was just sitting there. You guys need to cancel Druski because that's not okay what he did. You're not cool anymore, guys, and then you suck.
Oh man, I don't know if the second video helped the case for this at all. I feel like that any amount of sympathy I had for after the first one, this second one, where the kid didn't even want to be in it because he knows that his mom's dragging it, dude. This is like the Ninja Low Taper Fade meme, which is still popping.
Low taper fade. You know what's crazy is that low taper fade like meme is, dude, it is still massive.
Yeah.
Massive. I mean, I'm seeing like new ones that I've never seen before that have like millions of likes and views still that are popping up all over the place. And do you know what else is massive?
Which is still relevant and active, dude. People are still sharing that. I've seen it online. Happens all the time. Yeah, this is quite cringe. Kai ever respond a second time, or is that about it? I freaking feel like so much happens on these 24-hour streams that it's hard to even differentiate them in my mind, but hell yeah, dude. Shout out to the Clout Report for keeping me in the loop. Louis also made a video about the dark side of Druski that I was thinking about watching. Might just take a peek at this too while we're at it, dude. Is it about the same scenarios?
Online. Because within the blink of an eye, those same people that once loved your content could be looking at you in a much harsher light. Although he may be hip-hop's favorite comedian, this is a situation which Druski is getting familiar with. Because while he's still hugely popular and is getting big opportunities, there are more and more skeletons spilling out of his closet, with comments and connections he made coming back to haunt him. It's your boy Luesta, and this is the dark side of
Luesta.
By now, you know who Druski is. After making his name with skits online, he's continued to strike gold again and again with viral moments.
So, explain this. This is one question I got for you. When you say...
Would you say he's the next Joe Rogan of the left? I've heard that we have been in the market for that. And honestly, he might be here. He might be our savior. Mr. Druski?
My dear fellow, might I ask, what did you intend to convey by that?
What is up with the fouling, and why would you say you're fouling so much out here?
You are so fine, bro.
Other than that,
huh?
I'd like to ask about the game, man.
Throughout his entire career, Druski has continued to land on his feet, getting more and more cosigns, alongside working with major brands and even sports teams.
Whoa.
Along the way, it's become lucrative, particularly as he's leveraged relationships with some major artists to help make bank.
Druski's making a lot of money from promo and albums, this and third. He got a couple TV shows or like digital shows, just like how, you know, I did a bunch of stuff with Complex. He's also being brought on tour by a lot of people. So like, he's on J. Cole's tour, I believe. So he'll come out and do like probably a 10 to 15 minute like opener type shit. He's getting a lot from, you know, just his social media presence.
And it's really no surprise because, let's be serious, he's often hilarious. But sometimes, Druski has teetered into dangerous territory where some people feel they've gone too far.
Teetering, you say?
In other situations, some of his connections within hip-hop and the loyalty he's shown to them has also led to some alarming speculation about him. And these days, let's just say that things are going left in rapid fashion. Recently, Druski appeared on Cenat's stream during his Mafia-thon with Kevin Hart.
I reacted to the trailer and then maybe a little bit of that while it was live. Roll the freaking clip, dude. Alright, this is some sort of Thanksgiving video with Cenat, Kevin Hart, and Druski, dude. Let's see what this is. Let's get in the holiday spirit. Why it sounds so sensual right off the bat?
Did you bring food with you?
No, I did not, because you said we're going to Kai's to eat.
I told you, it's a Thanksgiving.
I'm Kevin Hart. I'm not bringing shit. I'm coming to fucking eat for free. Everybody prepares a dish. Can you do me a favor? Can you just call Kai, ask Kai what he's making? There we go, because you're looking at everything but the goddamn road. Tonight. I know that's not y'all. What's up, y'all? How y'all
Gobble,
doing?
gobble! I don't know why I'm saying that.
What's that smell? It's nothing, it's just oxygen, some oxygen. Is that blood?
This wasn't really news because he and Kai are friends, but it's how Druski conducted himself once he was there that caused all of the controversy. Because over the course of the entire sleepover stream, it seemed like he was on a mission to sabotage his entire reputation. For starters, he insulted a kid to the point that he covered his ears in horror of what he was hearing.
Oh my god.
Yo, come on, bro. Come on.
That edit makes it a little more sad, I'm not gonna lie.
Y'all been saying that to me all fucking night. Everybody call me the fat all night. I can't call the other little fat, the little fat. Hey, y'all niggas been fuck out of here. No, y'all wanna have fat phobia when it comes to the kid, but not me. He's like the fucking kid. What about me? He's fine. You don't ask me. Hey, y'all call me fat all night. Druski, oh y'all. Fuck. This yo, man, you messing my fucking sweat.
I'm about to flip the damn table. But yeah, we saw that apology video, and then the second video, not apology, but
off for ecstatic.
You know what I'm saying.
Finally getting
Twitter
exposed as an overly mean bully. Can't wait for it to go downhill on that guy. Pretty much straight away, there have been attempts at damage control. For starters, Druski did what comedians basically never do and tried to make amends for his comment.
Chicken locked up, I got a couple drinks for it, but that ain't no excuse, man. For real. Like, I'm a bigger dude, you're a bigger dude. We on the same page, and like, I really do apologize. I understand. We got the same mindset.
Okay, so he did say sorry.
I'm getting excited in here, you know what I mean?
I'm assuming this is on the stream because it has the same logos and all this shit.
But I rock with you. What's your name? Joseph. You're a good dude, Joe.
Oh yeah, we did see that.
Cenat tried to shoot him some bail and said the mother was purposefully blowing it out of proportion.
I'm gonna be honest. As soon as it was said, we caught it and said he's a kid, chill. But not only that, I could kind of see that this is forced a little bit. Like my Duke's behind the camera, like saying, "Yay, say this, this, and this, and this." We cut it out solely for the fact that we didn't want to put it on YouTube to make a joke out of it. Anyway, so that's how serious it is. So we made sure to cut it out so that no other viewers on YouTube can even see the joke. You feel me? Not only that, but Druski in detail, I think he apologized twice. Druski is a comedian, so whatever the fucking first thing he says when it comes to that, and
are the reason the kids are like this. Either accept being fat and feed into the jokes, or lose the weight. It's honestly not that complicated. But this is only the tip of the iceberg when it comes to Druski's tour of destruction, because this wasn't the only incident that cast him in a bad light. And it wasn't just kids that got his wrath, but some of Cenat's friends as well. Most notably, the 18-year-old Ray from Taiwan, who was subject to some really questionable behavior. And the whole situation led to Kai being frustrated, if not outright angry by what went down.
How you doing, sir?
Hello.
My name is Ray.
No, don't do your language.
Hello. Don't fight. He was doing well. Should I go? Nice to meet you.
Be yourself. Be yourself. Be yourself.
I'm afraid. Oh no.
Over time, Ray
Son
got
of a
progressively sick of
bitch.
his behavior, eventually storming off.
He just told.
I'm so confused what's going on right now.
See?
He thinks that.
How you gonna switch up on me? You just told me that shit.
Hey, why you switch on me? I didn't do nothing, bro. I just walked back.
Druski's so mad. What's upsetting him?
I just walked past the hallway and you told me about. Oh, they kicked me out. I couldn't. You I'm like,
that's what it is.
And once again, the whole scenario divided everyone. This is pretty bad in itself, but it only got worse when people realized that he actually had a history of this behavior. Once again, putting Kai in an awkward situation in a stream from 6 months back.
Whoa. Yeah, that was pretty uncool. You're putting me in an awkward situation here, Ray, my boy. Yeah, we're gonna have to stop that.
Ray, you don't gotta do this.
See, he's thinking the same thing. No more dancing. No more dancing like that.
Black people come use fun.
Don't do that no more,
No!
It's a puppet thing.
Come on, hey, guys, by the way, I hope you don't feel good about
Wait, is he about to go way over the top and I'm gonna be agreeing with the psycho in the room? That's okay. I think I'm gonna double down.
Don't do that.
This is what they do to circus. This is a circus. Right up there with it.
You're putting that there?
Yeah, that's
really?
This is sad.
Oh, you're putting that card?
Yeah, this is sad.
Listen, Ray, don't.
Why you keep saying shit? Oh, do the thing.
See, he doesn't understand. He doesn't understand.
Druski saying Ray is from the circus like he wasn't juggling balls at Diddy's party last year.
Huh?
Kai is for real a real one. Kevin and Druski was mad racist. Imagine if this was one black guy and 3 Taiwanese guys. He even took shots at Ray when he's not around to defend himself.
Is that rice?
No.
Why would the fuck? That was just right. That was uncalled for. I
Strike one. Why the fuck would that be rice?
I shouldn't have said that was right. See, I assumed it was rice. Kevin, I didn't. Kevin, you don't think I'm
What's going on here?
rice. I thought it was white rice. That's what they fucking eat. I thought it was rice. Yeah, we're gonna just not that. No.
While that incident wasn't a good look, it wasn't the only part of the rampage that Druski went
I think maybe Druski is not beating the not being funny allegations. I think that's maybe we're at 2 strikes so far.
on during Kai's stream. Along the way, he even managed to antagonize NPC Miles Morales too.
300,000 people.
Oh, dude, I watched a video about that guy too. He's the guy who goes on TikTok and says, I can't use that right now. Maybe later or whatever. NPC Spider-Man, dude. Roll the clip.
You know what I said? Yeah. See the end of the driveway.
Yeah. I'm about to put my foot 20 feet inside your ass right now.
Fuck you, Spider-Man!
1,000 people in here.
Wow. There's a lot of people who watching while we're trying to go to sleep.
You're starting to get on my nerves.
What the fuck?
He always says that. It's his thing. Druski doesn't get the joke.
Okay, did I do anything? Just be real with me. I said nothing.
Come on. You're wearing goggles to Betty by time. You're pissing me off too, something fierce. Doesn't take much.
Around, leading Miles to completely crash out on him.
Oh, he's crashing. He's throwing the crash drum. He's throwing the kick drum. I'm fucking sick of this. My goddamn jammies are dirty. Somebody shit in them.
And still, he wasn't done either.
It wasn't
Later on,
me.
He even made a mockery of Bryce James's attempt at a motivational speech.
Always my favorite saying is, without a doubt, whatever, if it's whatever you're doing, why are you laughing?
Whatever I'm doing. Dude. What did he mean by that? That's sorry, dude. Sorry.
Why you laughing?
You are fucking
Why you laughing?
dude.
Anyone would have. Oh, dude.
Why you laughing?
Now,
Okay, yeah, he's overdoing it.
Experience clearly wasn't Druski's finest hour, and for some people, it appears to be the final straw. But for others, it's not so much these kinds of instances that are the problem. but it's his ties to some of the most controversial figures in hip hop today, particularly Diddy, who he cites as an
Diddy?
influence.
No Diddy,
I was
though.
influenced by P. Diddy.
Wait, yes, Diddy?
When he had the Making the Band show, I thought.
like
Wait,
that,
yeah, no, that's, bruh, see, that's why I can't look this way when I'm talking. That's why I said P. Diddy.
Over the years, Diddy and Druski have sparked up a professional relationship, and maybe even a personal friendship. At one point, they even filmed a skit together where Druski invaded one of Diddy's houses, where some of those alleged atrocities happened.
Oh, my black man. Don't mind if I do.
What's going on here?
I wouldn't.
I've heard about that guy. Is this the skit?
Shot.
These days, he's tried his best to keep the details scant about their relationship.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's why I said I was inspired by P. Diddy. That's what I was talking about. Why the fuck do y'all keep looking at me like that? When I say that, I'm saying that I'm inspired by the way he was talking to his people at his label. Well, I ain't say that.
What did you mean by that? You know, like the Druski meme?
I ain't say that. I like the way that he was talking to the people at his label on the show, you know, like, yeah, so that's the same way we do our business, yeah.
And as the heat got turned up on Puff, Druski got increasingly shifty about the whole thing. During his $1 million worth of game interview, he even straight up shut it down, leaving Gilly looking a little disappointed in how promptly he tried to end the conversation.
You ever been to one of Diddy parties?
Yeah, I've been in attendance. I've been in attendance. Hey, what the fuck?
He rubbed his hands together, dude. He's guilty.
We never been. We just asked him.
We just
Yeah,
asked
yeah.
him.
Yeah, have fun. Yeah, I mean, it was a party. I wasn't at one of them parties.
We ain't say that about a party.
I've been in attendance. Yeah, I went. Yeah. Well, I don't know which party. The party I went to, it was girls turn up. You know what I'm saying? The regular. You know what I mean?
Oh no, he said too much.
Oh, that's crazy.
And how he handled it wasn't overlooked by the public. He really got defensive really fast. He's completely right. They asked him a simple question. Now, it's just a recurring theme that every time the topic is brought up, he acts really evasive. He even left the room when it was brought up during Kai's stream.
Let's get out of here.
No, I have not, but guess how I found out my neighbor?
Who?
Diddy.
Okay.
Oh no, let's go see him. He'll be happy.
Jesus Christ.
And he could clear my name that I've never been to a party like the weird kind. Only the good kind with him.
No. Kev, come back. Hey, Kev.
No.
Alongside hanging out with other infamous hosts of white parties like Michael Rubin, Druski has also damaged his credibility during his relationship with Ruby Rose. It all began when they were first seen getting pretty cozy on camera.
That's pretty cozy, man. Oh, stop it. Stop it.
Public with the relationship.
Oh, you freaky, huh? I just don't understand. Why was someone filming it?
From the outset, people couldn't really believe it. But within 2 weeks, it all came crashing down. And initially, Druski claimed it was because he couldn't keep up with her lifestyle.
What happened?
You know, it comes with a lot, and I wasn't really. I don't know if I was prepared yet. But I learned a lot from it, so I think coming out of that, you know, you better have them pockets ready.
Okay, so what is it?
I ain't saying that's what happened.
No, I'm saying, so I want to understand, so was it more financial when you deal with a woman of that caliber?
It's crazy, because I heard that Addams Family guy is not having any financial troubles with his relationship at all. Curious, just pointing out facts, asking questions.
You gotta be ready, because you don't know when you're gonna have to be pulling that wallet out.
But before long, we'd realize how true that really was, because she aired him out and said the whole thing was a financial transaction. I only give it up if I'm in love. I don't give a fuck how much money a man got. I'm rich as fuck. He is funny and nice though. Soon, he was getting trolled like never before. I mean, he wasn't lying. Too expensive to keep her, doing the PR. Suddenly, Druski was faced with one of the biggest L's of his entire time in the spotlight. Because when you're operating in a realm between hip-hop and comedy, paying a girl for a falsified relationship is never gonna do you any favors once it's revealed. And speaking...
I mean... She kind of said he wasn't broke because he wasn't, or, you know, well, maybe not. I don't know. I'm reading too much into
I was
it.
actually gonna laugh and I'll cry later. Yeah, I probably put it on my leg or something. Yeah, okay. But definitely was probably gonna tap that just because it was one of those moments that did change my life.
Soon, he even had Drake modeling his merch on Instagram.
Druski had sent me a Colorado University hoodie, and fuck. But the quality on his merch is super fucking cool. So like.
And at one stage, he even had Drake pop onto his stream to be a potential could-have-been signee.
Embarrassing.
Which shit like this easy.
Yeah. Let me see the TV. Let me see what I want to know what my lifestyle is gonna be like.
Now it's gonna be sitting on this little shit right here, man.
What the fuck?
I get you some light. So you can see. Yeah. Don't fuck with us. Damn.
And with all the issues
he
Druski
hung
is
up.
having with UMG right now, he probably wishes he took whatever deal Druski was offering. With all the things that Drake has done for him, it's no surprise that he feels a degree of loyalty for him. But it's not so much of him showing solidarity that's the issue. Instead, it's the petty way he's going about it that's the problem. At times, he's tried to stifle Not Like Us from being played in the club.
Maybe it's a vibe killer, dude. I mean, it's just not. What's so good about this song? I mean, it's such a. What if they were kind of like, you know, me and the people I know? What if they were similar? You know, then they kind of, I don't really relate to this. What is this lyricism? Is what he's probably thinking.
As Drake has continued to be recognized as the loser in the beef by most, Druski has kept right on his side to the point he's now caping for the entire nation of Canada.
Hey, you see Rick Ross got into it with Canadians over there? They jumped in for playing not like
sleep on them Canadians, I told y'all. I've been said that.
Right.
Ultimately, the end result of everything that's going down is Druski has gone from universally beloved to more of a divisive figure. But there's an argument to be made that this is a necessity for his brand, particularly when you consider what he's best known for these days. Because when you think about it, the concept of him bringing these hopefuls on to sign to his imaginary record label is basically to clown people. Sometimes it's good natured.
Like Shark Tank?
Yeah.
But for talent? That's kind of what I hate about these types of shows, is that they seem to just like be a factory of dream crushing, but people gladly sign up to be on it, and sometimes it's funny, so this could be
anything you want to say, brother.
Amazing content.
That's crazy.
We're outside.
You're making me crazy.
He's just not that funny to me. I don't know. Maybe it's for a younger demographic, but Jamaican me crazy? Bro,
So
that's
you're
like
out
some
in the UK,
fucking third grade ass Nickelodeon level joke.
No, so I'm from the UK, but we represent for Jamaica.
But then you have other times like his run-in with the backpack kid on another Kai Cenat video.
What's your name, big bro?
Backpack kid.
Who's in there? I know it smell crazy in here. They're just chugging bangs and pissing inches away. That's nasty. All right, dude, I've learned about as much as I can take about Druski today, but shout out to Louis Asta for this second video on the subject. How do you guys feel about Druski? Do you watch his content? Do you follow him on Instagram? Is he funny?